Another month, another comic book haul. I have once again been down to my local comic book store, Untold Comics, and I have a nice little stack of comic books to go through and show you this month. Let's get straight into the video. Starting us off this month is a new webtoon release in a compact comic format from Vault, and that is Dungeon Crawler Carl Volume 1. You know what's worse than breaking up with your girlfriend? Getting stuck in a sadistic alien game show with her cat. This volume collects the first 13 chapters of the webtoon Dungeon Crawler Carl, and I don't know much about this, but I keep seeing it in several bookstores, several comic stores, and had to pick it up. It has a very much of like a manga, manhwa kind of art style, so I'm definitely interested to read this. But obviously with it being Western, it reads left to right instead of right to left like I'm used to, so it's going to take a little bit of getting used to kind of reading more comics again. Next up, I have picked up Adventure Time Volume 2. This collects issues 5 to 8 of the singles, which I already have, and I haven't read them yet, I will admit, as I collect comic books for the covers and I read volumes. I haven't got Volume 1 yet, as my local Untold Comics didn't have this in stock, but I am going to get it ordered in, and I am going to have that within the next couple of weeks, as I cannot wait to read more Adventure Time, as I absolutely love the series. Sticking with Adventure Time, I also picked up the new issue 14 of the comics, and there is a one-shot that is out now as well called Quadruple Feature, and I picked this up as well. And if you've ever been to Untold Comics before, if you've seen my videos on Untold Comics before, you will know that there is always hidden gems in that store, and I picked one up today as well, and that is Tomb Raider Volume 9 from the year 2000, but it is a special comic, this one right here. This is signed and certificated by the author, and I got this at a very good price from Rich, and I'm a massive Tomb Raider fan. I've not read the comics. I didn't know there was comics for Tomb Raider, but very happy to have this as a part of my collection, with it being a signed copy as well. And the next two comics that I picked up are from the Goats, who published 333 AM stories by Yitan, and that is Afterlight Comics. Afterlight Comics are a small publisher from Wales in the UK, and they just do horror. That is their specialty. And I have picked up Devil's Mint, a one-shot, and I'm very excited to read this. I haven't looked into what this is about yet, but had to grab it. I love a one-shot story, and honestly, with horror, I am a horror guy. I love horror movies, I love horror comics, I love horror manga. So having a new horror comic to read, cannot wait. And the other one that I got is The Dark Chronicles of Cymru, which is a Welsh comic, with the publisher being Welsh. It is the first issue of a horror series based in Wales, and I know my girlfriend, who is Welsh, cannot wait to read this one as well. And speaking of my girlfriend, I also picked her up issue 4 of the Muppets Noir. She's absolutely loving this series at the minute, as she's a huge Muppet fan, and I'm trying to get her the whole run as these come out. So gotta keep my eye out for these anytime I'm in any comic store for anything Muppet related. My friend Ben gave me his Volume 1 variant issue of Exquisite Corpses. I absolutely love Exquisite Corpses. It is such a good series. If you are not on this, definitely check this out. I've mentioned this in other comic haul videos. I will tag one that I mentioned in up above. And finally, the last 5 I unfortunately cannot show until next month, as it is one of my friend's birthdays at the end of the month, and this comic is for them. And I know that her and her fiance, you know who I'm talking about. I know you're watching this right now. These are for my friend Dia, who is an artist, and I know that she's gonna love these. They're not art related. I'm not giving you any spoilers, but I can't show these today because I need to give them to her first to see her genuine reaction when she gets these, as I know she's gonna absolutely love these. So that's about it for my comic haul. If you've got any horror comic recommendations, I'd love to hear them in the comments down below. And if you like comic book hauls, manga hauls, and I'm going to be doing manga and comic reviews in the future, make sure you drop a like and subscribe down below, as I do videos every Monday. Until then, I'll see you next time.